Hi everyone, today we are going to be talking about counseling and social emotional learning. Today's objective is to really cover counseling and social emotional learning, talk about what they are, how to use them, what they're not, and some resources teachers can have. All students can be served by counseling and can benefit from counseling. Those struggling socially and emotionally can highly benefit. Students going through hardships or not doing well in class can be seen by the school counselor. Professional school counselors provide many services to the students on their campus. Some of those services include counseling, therapy, guidance curriculum, school climate plan, coordinating, responsive services, and more. For counseling, the counselor can meet with the student to provide counseling services, and if needed, can get them long-term therapy outside of school. Professional school counselors work with classroom teachers and staff to help students. They can provide resources, pull-out services, and guidance lessons. Guidance lessons are very powerful and can help all students. This can be done where the counselor comes into the classroom to present a lesson or can give the lesson script to the teacher to present. There's different resources for this, and depending on the district will depend on what those lessons look like. Some common misconceptions about counseling is first that counseling is only for students who have been through something traumatic or have behavior issues. The truth is that all students can benefit. Whether they're just having a rough day or something hard has happened to them, all students can use counseling. Another misconception is that professional school counselors are just an extra set of hands to help with testing or student schedules. It's important to know that they're there for much more than that, and the counseling services they provide can really benefit students. Social emotional learning. It's for everyone. This benefits students of all ages. Positive action defines social emotional learning as the vital framework through which people of all ages acquire skills in working towards their own unique goals. Comprehending and managing their emotions, nurturing positive relationships, making informed choices, and feeling and exhibiting empathy. Teachers should implement social emotional learning into their classrooms to enhance this development for students. Some ways that you can implement SEL into your classroom are through read alouds. These can be based on character building, emotions, working with others. All of these topics in read alouds can help you in your discussion with students. Group projects can also help students working together, setting goals, personal and class goals, and class discussions. Programs that focus on SEL, some of them are Capturing Kids' Hearts, Second Step, and PASS. These programs have curriculum and resources for teachers to use. And if you are interested in implementing these on your campus, you can check out their websites linked at the end. The truth about social emotional learning. So there's some common misconceptions with SEL. The first one is that some teachers and administrators believe that this is something completely separate that teachers must add to the classroom. In reality, SEL can be taught in the lessons that you're already covering. When you're covering those read aloud lessons and you're trying to hit on some ELA TEKS, you can embed your conversations to talk about SEL topics, and you're covering both at the same time. It's just about being intentional about how students are working together and the conversations that you're having with your students. Another misconception is that SEL only teaches kids about their emotions. SEL teaches students self-awareness, self-management, social awareness, relationship skills, and responsible decision-making. There's a lot that goes into SEL, and the more that you are intentional about trying to teach it in your classroom, the more you'll be able to see that growth for students. So today we talked about social emotional learning and counseling. We talked about some common misconceptions that are seen for both and how those aren't necessarily true, but they're kind of myths in our world. We talked about some ways that you can implement this. We talked about some programs and resources. And hopefully you're able to walk away with this with more information about these topics. Thanks so much.